after the power play. Johnny Tlianagay this time. Bottom edge. Ball doesn't bounce. Geez. Sri Lanka crumbling.
Yeah, innings in complete free fall. Mohammad Nawaz slightly quicker, but it just skids on, stays a little bit low. The inside edge onto the stumps. Pakistan powering through. Sri Lanka have stumbled big time. Tlianagay out without scoring 105 for 6.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right swipe. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
Hasaranga. Oh, gets beat. Beautiful delivery. Drift in, bounce and turn.
When you receive a ball like that first up, your mind gets muddled. The angle, turn, bounce. Yes, Hasaranga would say, I have to bowl on this. You got to remember, you need runs. You need more than this, a lot more, so you can try and put pressure on the opposition. Dropped. Salman Ali Aga.
Chances coming. Yes, the spinners are almost unplayable. Backs away, tries to just dab it away. There is that slip in place. It's gone straight to him, but it's gone quickly.
And it's hard as well, isn't it? He's taken it off the stump, so that would mean Salman Ali Aga, to a certain extent, blocked by the keeper. And he sees it sudden, he sees it late.
Nawaz with a successful over. 16 gone, 106 for 6.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Variable bounce and turn. Yes, it's a challenging pitch. But you need to identify it and grind your way to a competitive score.
Two for 17 for Abrar, 1 for 17 off his 4 for Saim Ayub, 2 for 13 off his 3 for Nawaz. They have really rocked Sri Lanka. Abrar into his final over.
Five for 47 against the spin.
Now, Vigo Tell, there's always a moment. Mobile selfie moment, Vigo Tell. It's just sort of hit a wall as this batting unit since the spinners have operated.
Yeah, 7 to 15 in last 2 games. 48 for 4 today. 79 for 2. The game they went on to score 184. 81 for 1 at the drinks break. Kusal Mendis was dismissed 3 balls after 6.3 overs. That's 39 balls. 5 wickets have fallen for 25.
Swing and a miss. Still not going anywhere.
Feeling the cold or feeling the heat. It's just fallen apart after the drinks break for Sri Lanka.
And that's all that Sri Lanka can do. There's been plenty of turn on offer, but haven't been able to counter it at all.
Look, just 19 balls remaining. At least somehow they need to get themselves to 135 at least. And hope the ball turns when they come out to bowl as well. 107 for 6 after 17.
मैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
मैक्रोस कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
They've come to a standstill and they're able to take wickets, pick up wickets. It's the spinners. Nawaz again for his final over. Always smooth cups of tea in the Tapal Tea Lounge. Pakistan's #1 tea brand. And 2 overs after this. And you think there'd be pace on in those 2 overs, but when do you really think, yeah, 109 for 6, what kind of total do you want now?
Anything really. Pakistan, this series, their pace, not many wickets. Number of overs, it's been pretty equal. But look at the average, the spinners and economy. They really have dominated proceedings.
Yeah, I just feel as if Hasaranga and Chanaka decided, well, maybe this is the last over of slow bowling, so just get through this.
And another thing, Baz, that happens when spinners are bowling and doing well, short run up, they get through the overs quickly. As a batter, suddenly you look up at the scoreboard and the overs have disappeared as well. Very, very difficult to manage it mentally.
Get a couple of runs through the offside. And Pakistan won the toss, decided to bowl first, and the power play went Sri Lanka's way. And you thought maybe this could be a high-scoring game, but suddenly the ball started to spin, especially Saimayu really got it to turn. And he gets another one, does Nawaz. Off stump, uprooted.
The change of pace has been brilliant. They've really played around with it, the lengths. 56 balls since the last boundary for Sri Lanka. That's almost 10 overs. Had to do something, Hasaranga. Had to break free. The overs, the deliveries remaining, disappearing very fast. But Pakistan celebrate as Sri Lanka's wickets keep disappearing even faster. Hasaranga gone for 5, 111 for 7.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Six wickets to the spinners. Last delivery of Mohammad Nawaz's spell. Shamira on strike. Turns it away. A fantastic spell yet again Mohammad Nawaz, 4 overs, 3 for 17. Sri Lanka, 1-1-1 for 7.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Trying to break free, Kamil Mishara. Hold out. Kusal Pereira, all trying to take the bowlers on. That was Pavan Ratnayake. Janit Lianage played on, and Hasaranga trying to hit him out of the ground. And they toyed. There's Jayasuriya. What he's saying there is 2 balls of the spinners remaining who have been an absolute threat. See that off, and then maybe the seamers will be easier.
Slow one in the air and taken. Fakhar Zaman with a diving catch. The crowd erupts.
And rightly so. Pakistan have been absolutely brilliant. Dasun Shanaka hangs around to see if that catch was taken cleanly. But he's going to be disappointed because Pakistan, Shaheen Shafri is starting.
Director, we have a review for the fair catch. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can I have your first angle for this, please? Catch taken above. Just want to see when he dives that his hand. Can you give me the other angle, please? Please, if you have any other angle. Yeah, it's nice and slow now. Keep going. Okay. Roll it back, please. Now roll forward. Frame by frame. Just stop it here. 1 frame back, please. Yes, I can see the ball is touching to the floor. Satisfied? The scene for the big screen is
I thought it was well held by Fakhar Zaman, who got a grab of it. But when he lands, the ball rubs against the ground. He's got a grip on it. I do agree with what he's saying. But the interpretation is that the ball was on the ground when he lands and slides through. We've seen that being given not out before in instances like this.
They're absolutely furious, says Fakhar Zaman. He plucked that away, the diving catch. It's been deemed illegal. That slide after has been deemed that the ball touched the ground. Fakhar Zaman's having nothing of it.
That was a brilliant effort though. Look at him dive, running backwards. But when he lands, that palm is facing downwards. There you go. That is interpreted as ball on the ground, even though he's got a good grab of it.
There you go, Fakhar Zaman will jump in joy.
Oh, they're just appealing for it. 2 slower balls. Dasun Shanaka misses the next as well, trying to give himself room. Geez, how this innings has turned. It's turned on its head. 27 runs. Sri Lanka have lost 7 wickets. Sri Lanka's captain, 2 of 7 for him. Big trouble now for the Sri Lankans, 111 for 8.
100% grey coverage. With no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right swipe. Hello hair color. Colors to die for.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
quick delivery onto the pads. Sri Lanka have lost 6 for 13. The slower one again hits the stumps. Spinners, Shaheen Shah Afridi, both wickets of slow ones. Yeah, now the appeal to the TV umpire.
He said, how's that? And he said, how's that, right?
And carry on. 112 for 8. Onto the pads. He'll scamper across. Pakistan want to clean this innings up. And it is Super Saf premium detergent powder. Cleans like a dream.
Super stuff, though, from Pakistan. They're cleaning up Sri Lanka's batting.
Tries the little tramp and another one. It's just nicked it to the keeper. Shaheen Shah Afridi has 3 now.
Good option. Deekshana got bat on it. There was a woody noise. We heard it on the stump mic. Yeah, easy decision. No point hanging around for that. Another slower one, Baz. Deekshana 113 for 9.
Keratin, olive oil or avocado oil thing. Visibly improved hair quality. So right side. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
A 113 for 9. Malinga walks in. Down the leg side, a wide. This has been a collapse off note. Super Asia, Pakistan's leading home appliances brand. Automatic washing machine, magic of one touch. We've seen some collapses in this Strive series, but this really takes the cake. In the final. A dot, no, yeah, dot, yeah. In the end, a dot. To end the 19th is 114 for 9.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Trying to glide it towards a fine leg. Slower one, back of the bat and lobs to the keeper. 3 for Shaheen Shah.
Slow ones into the pitch, the spinners, and it all has resulted in Sri Lanka being 9 down. The final over, Salman Mirza around the wicket. Pace off and another one. Pakistan bowls Sri Lanka out. Salman Mirza on target with another slower delivery.
Tremendous comeback, because at the 10th over you would have thought Sri Lanka well placed to go on and get themselves 170, but straight after the break they got a wicket and they just haven't looked back. 9 wickets have fallen for 30 runs. 8 for 16. It's just not a good read.
पैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Either how well they control the Sri Lankan innings and have only 115 to chase to win the tri-series, Pakistan.
It's been fabulous. Mike Hazen still shaking his head. The discussion about that Fakhar Zaman catch, but he'll be very happy with the way that Pakistan have performed on the field. Shaheen Shah Afridi with a few slow ones. And the spinners. It was after the power play where the game just turned on its head. Sri Lanka had no answers to the spinners and the pace-off.
Started off really well. Pathum Nissanka went for 7, but Kamil Mishara built a good partnership with Kusal Mendis, even though he was slightly slow. It was perfect. But the moment he was dismissed, things happened very, very quickly. 64 for the second wicket of 49. Sri Lanka were bossing it at that stage.
64 and nothing after that. It was just a free fall. Shaheen Shah Afridi, 3 wickets. Salman Mirza finished the game off, but it was Abrar, Saim and Nawaz who really put the brakes on, and 2 wickets that fell so quickly. Sri Lanka had no answers. Now we can join Sikandar Bakht, who has Mohammad Nawaz with him.
All right, so 114 all out inside 20 overs, and the last 9.1 overs just been spinners all the way. Got Mohammad Nawaz alongside me. Nawaz, what do you make of this? The last 9.1 overs, the way Sri Lanka has approached spin and has given you an opportunity as a spinner to just break through.
Yeah, I think when Saim started bowling against left-handed and it was spinning a lot, it was gripping and spinning. So that's where captain decided I must come in the game. There was left-handed as well, but still I think I was just focusing on the try to turn the ball and land in a good area.
You feel that the same pitch day before yesterday's reacted the same way to spinners, or there has been a little different kind of a surface for you?
I think it's a little bit different. It's more helpful for the spinner in this game, and I think we did restrict them very well. We have to just play according to the plan and just dominate the game.
Yeah, I was just talking about the score. Of course, you'll be very, very happy with 114, but still you feel that, you've got to have a good start.
Yes, we need a good start because the pitch behavior is a little bit not usually the way Pindi pitch behave, but we have to be careful, and job is not done, and just play according to the plan and put them under pressure right from the start.
All right, Nawaz, well done with the ball, and good luck for the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Pakistan winning the toss and bowling first. They've been fabulous. Now we'll take a little break and then the chase. Pakistan need 115 to win this tri-series.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree or mint oil se. Dandruff khatam, itch removed. All moisturized or scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
पैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Keratin, olive oil or avocado oil से visibly improved hair quality. So right side, hello hair, hair color, colors to die for.
Dandruff free. मजबूत बालों के लिए. I use Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और मिंट ऑयल से करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट। हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू।
100% gray coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right swipe. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
Golden Pearl Healthy White Moisturizing Lotion. अब और कोई नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का Nutri-Serum वाला Healthy White Advanced Care Moisturizing Lotion. Love your skin.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू। कॉन्फिडेंस 100%।
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Well, this has been a bit of a disaster for Sri Lanka. They're off to a very good start, and then 8 wickets went down for just 16 runs. For them to only score 114, it was a tough pitch, a tough gig for middle and late middle order. But only if they could have batted a bit sensibly, a 130, 135 score could have been a real challenge. Who knows, even a 114 could challenge Pakistan on a surface that is gripping and spinning. 2 for Abrar, 3 for Nawaz, 1 for Mirza Shah Afridi, 3 for 18 in history. 6 wickets to spinners. It was a tremendous bowling performance after a very good start from the Sri Lankans. The ball was coming on to the bat quite nicely. The short balls, the full pitch deliveries were put away effortlessly. 56 runs in the power play. Patun then deceived by a slow ball, just like the other night. In the meantime, Mishara had a great time of it, hitting the ball crisply. And in various angles, this was pretty special. Straight 6. Then a slice over point. The length was picked up and picked off. Tremendous strike force and a couple of 50s on the bounce for the left-hander. And then the innings slowed down because of good fielding. This was straight away after the drinks break. And taking a lot of risk, they felt they had wickets in hand, not realizing that this pitch were to become so difficult. Babar Azam, in the meantime, was very good with his catching. 3 catches for him. And you've got to say that at times Sri Lankans were clueless, pretty aimless stuff from them. Just hell-bent on hitting the ball in the air. This became a shambolic effort in the end. Nawaz was once again superb. He bowls a straight line, gets the ball to spin at times, straighten. The catching generally was very good. This was a rare miss in the slips. Hasaranga, well, he plays so well at that number. A couple of batsmen deceived. You see Shaheen Shah Afridi all pumped up. So a very fine comeback by Pakistan. The first half belonging to Sri Lanka with the bat, the second half belonging to Pakistan with the ball. So this is the all-important final. What are they feeling? How are the vibes? What are they thinking? It's got to be blow after blow from ball number one. Saim Ayub has got this habit of getting in and then getting out just when he's looking good. His partner has been batting superbly. 115 is the target of 120 balls. Should not be tough. Got to bat out the 20 overs and they'll be home and win this Tri-Nations. I've got Aruj Mumtaz here with me. Aruj, a disappointing end to the innings because they looked to be so much in control in the first end. But then they just didn't read the conditions properly and were, as I mentioned, just dead set on hitting the ball in the air and not worrying about getting out and losing the momentum. All that kind of stuff was tossed out of the window.
Yeah, absolutely. A good partnership at 84 for 1. And Sri Lanka, they probably thought that after the drinks break, whatever the discussion was, maybe 170, 180 wasn't the case. Especially with the Pakistan spinners, all three of them. Great numbers, great returns, 6 wickets in that power play, and Saim Ayub as well in that spell. So just felt that Sri Lanka lost their way in understanding what might be a good total given the opposition bowlers and the way the surface was playing. But now it's up to Tikshana and the crew in terms of a bowling contingent to emulate what Pakistan did. But more important, Ramiz, it'll have to be from ball one.
Absolutely right. Spin straight away from Sri Lanka. The other part is the fielding bit. So got to hold on to your catches, make half chances into full. Just look a bit more electric in the field. Who wants it more? Who blinks first? Pakistan did a fabulous job with the ball. Can they finish off now with the bat? This new ball is not going to turn a mile, so good time for them to adjust and adapt. Tikshana will remain this, wicket to wicket. Off the mark. He slipped slightly, the throw is in, but he makes it quite comfortably in the end for that second run.
Pakistan up and running in terms of runs on the board. Saibzada Farhan, the leading run scorer in the tournament. He was overtaken momentarily by Kamil Mishara, but those couple of runs now put him in the lead. You talk about Tikshana, normally darts it in. It's when he's most effective, when he's just off that length. He's not a big turner of the ball, but because he can get the ball to go both ways, all you need is to marginally beat the bowler, the batter, in terms of either edge.
He's at his best when he's hitting the length. I think he becomes just a little bit mute and not razor sharp when he's under pitching or over pitching the ball. Swerve. The curveball, the arm delivery or whatever, the seam delivery.
Hey, intermingled terminologies from other sport, that's a curveball.
Baseball. Babar Azam under the helmet. Yeah, he should desist from playing across the line. It's a misfield. That's the last thing Sri Lanka need. They need to be up for it. 1 over. Done for without a wicket.
Keratin, olive oil or avocado oil thing. Visibly improved hair quality. So right spine. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
Pakistan only requiring another 111 and Saibzada Farhan back up in the lead. Kamil Mishara was chasing him. He got good runs again then today. Couple couple of Zimbabwean batters in there. Sikandar Razan, Brian Bennett at 141. Pathum Nisanka right up there in the lead as well. Saibzada Farhan had a really good tournament.
Sri Lanka feel that they've got strength in Chamira, so spin from one end, pace from the other. He'll look to exploit the variations, hit one of those cracks and get it to do just a little bit more than what a batsman is expecting it to. Nicely played away for a run. Need to be safe and sound up front. Pakistan, just like Bengal Fla, 1100 plus branches. Open your current account from nearest branch to enjoy various free services and earn orbit rewards by maintaining or growing your balance. Chamira's got pace. Change of pace could seal the deal. Variations, the off-cutters, the leg cutters, the variations need to work here for him. He's played it into the gap. His partner was just struggling a little bit to come back for that second. Saibzada Farhan will remain proactive.
And from Sri Lanka's point of view, I think the most potent bowler to pick up or dent the power play is Chamira. He was phenomenal with the ball against Pakistan a couple of days ago. Bowled 2 overs in the power play and had 3 wickets for just the 3 runs. By far the best bowler for Sri Lanka this year in T20Is. Even in this series, it was joint highest wicket taker prior to Nawaz's spell tonight with 7.
Oh, going over the stumps. That's the other thing you've got to cater to, the extra bit of bounce every now and then. And you've got to watch the ball ever so closely. Even when you've played it, you need to know where it's gone. Hitting the pitch hard and just bouncing out the stumps.
Boulder over the second over in that power play, a couple of wickets, those of Saibzada Farhan and Babar Azam.
That's nice batting, good batting, just tapping the ball softly, and away he went for that quick single.
A couple of days ago, 3 important wickets. Started off with the slow one, just got a little bit big on that bounce for Saibzada Farhan. Second time in the series he's wrapped Babar Azam. The third one was Fakhar Zaman. And these were all the wickets in the power play. Remember, Pakistan were 45 for 4 in that power play. Different story here tonight, not chasing too many.
Yeah, extra bit of bounce and life that you'll get if you're a Chamira. He's got speed. And he's pretty tall as well.
Got Saibzada Farhan in a similar area in that previous game. Just outside the off stump, off that length, the slow one, the slow cutter into the surface. Saibzada Farhan could not get the elevation. Saibzada Farhan is a sort of batter that won't hold back. If it's in his arc, and he's a very predominant horizontal bat shot maker. That makes sense. Even if he's trying to hit down the ground or square of the wicket, prefers to stay on that back foot.
Finds the fielder at mid-wicket. 2 done, 7 without a wicket.
PAK Rose color safe grey बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Another very impressive crowd is in to watch this final. mean, after years that November has become so cold. It is almost freezing. The temperature drops down to single digits around 9 and 10 p.m. What time is it now? 8 o'clock, so it'd be around 10 or 12 right now. Not good. Into the gap and 4 runs. Easy ball really for the left-hander to handle. Well, that's the other thing. Sri Lanka can't afford to be messy.
Now the greatest start to is over. Tikshana into his second. Just trails down in line. He's trying to dart it in. He's missing the radar. So that is an easy 4. More importantly on the first delivery.
Has been told boundary after 14 overs in this game. Right, this pitch offers just a little bit more assistance for the spinners, and the degree of spin clearly is more today. 3.3 compared to 1.8. It's a grassless pitch. The ball grips and spins, especially off the cracks. Cut shot, beautifully played. What a good shot that is. He's such a delight when he's batting like this.
Now this is picture perfect. Tikshana now overcompensates, short and wide, but what Saim Ayub rocks onto that back foot, very stable on impact and power through the shot. You want to learn how to play that back foot cut shot, that is a perfect example. And he could do with runs. High score in the tournament, Saim Ayub 27. He's got starts a couple of times, and tonight presents another opportunity for him.
Oh, that is close. If that hit the pad, I think Sri Lankans have got a good chance of maybe appealing again. Umpire is not going to signal anything because he feels that Sri Lanka may just go for a DRS here. What is he thinking, Captain? Tikshana. Timer is out. And it's been given as runs. 4 runs.
Well, it had to be the bat. The only thing that has saved Saim Ayub here is an outside edge. That is a great delivery. And once again, it's that length. He's been trying to dart it in throughout Tikshana. That is turn on the surface, and it's from the line of the stumps. He's got to get length right.
Other thing that he's got to do is to just slacken the pace. See, whenever he's less than 100, the ball has gripped and done more. Vigo tells selfie moment. I don't know what you make of that. Felt weird. Yeah, a little bit more flight this time from Tikshana. 19 without a wicket down.
Acro's color safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Keratin, olive oil or avocado oil thing. Visibly improved hair quality. So right side. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
This is such a great response and backing of this Pakistan cricket team. Fans were just a little bit iffy regarding Pakistan's chances generally, but their performance has been outstanding. They won 5 out of their last 6 matches. Shanika, what can he do? Let's see a bit of variations from him. It's a different bowling attack of Sri Lanka when you compare it to Pakistan. Pakistan more spin friendly on the surface.
Very close. Nothing that the bowling team could do once it's clipped the edge. But maybe just a little bit of promise in terms of what the surface is offering. Hasaranga might come into the power play. Remember, Sri Lanka don't have many to defend. Only 96 here. Balls to run ratio also in Pakistan's favor. So the only way they can hold Pakistan back here, Sri Lanka, is through wickets. And they've got to come quickly. That's why the captain is into the attack.
Yeah, that's well played in the end. Watch the ball closely, and that is what you need to do as a batsman. On a surface like this, where there's variations, few keeping low, few from that good length area. Sri Lanka need wickets. It's as simple as that. So you've got to have a different strategy here. Handful of runs to defend, so you've got to get your best bowlers bowling right now, in fact. Do something different in the field set. It's been run-of-the-mill kind of captaincy and bowling changes so far from Dasun. Beautifully played away. There's cushion for that flick shot. %100% confidence she is with dandruff-free hair. Hello hair. Wickets in hand. If they bat well in the first 7 or 8 overs, Pakistan should be home without a lot of worries.
Pakistan could do me a favor, Ramiz. You said it's going to go down to single digits. I'm doing the post-match presentation. Could be a frozen ice block out there.
We'll have heaters for you, don't worry. Oh, good delivery. The keeper is standing up. How close was that to off stump? A cutter bowled. Strolling his fingers over that one. Ball gripped and almost castled in.
It seemed more like the natural deviation. 110 Ks. He's normally around that 115, 120 anyways, Dasun Shanaka. But this is good from Kusal Mendes. Up to the stumps, Dasun Shanaka doesn't have the pace in terms of the faster bowlers going around. Just keep Saim in the crease.
That's gone. Made a wonderful sound. 26 now without a wicket after 4.
PAK कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें dandruff का software update with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
Away from deep backward square. It's finer to him. Shanaka thought it was closer. Wasn't the case. The last ball goes for a boundary.
Kamira coming on to bowl, change of ends for the pacer. 11 dots, 8 ones. Hands want the dots column to be as minimal, as less as possible. Here he comes again. Gets it past the infield into the fence for 4. Unlucky because it was an edge. But when you've got the fielders in, fine and third, both in the ring, then an outside edge can work wonders for you.
A top delivery. A really good squares him open. Saibzada Farhan. And just gets the leading edge. See the change of pace with the fingers that have been rolled over. But perfect in terms of placement. Unintentional, albeit boundary.
Pick a free moment, download the app, and get insurance you need on your fingertips. The figure-free batting from Sri Lanka let them down. No insurance whatsoever when you go out there playing the innings that they wanted to play. That's the other thing. Teams at times are just looking at this gig as a T20 gig where you're not supposed to stop the ball, where you're not supposed to block the ball, irrespective of the conditions. It's kind of a one-dimensional mindset most of the teams have these days. Not willing to fight because it's T20, so why should I be fighting for my wicket? There are others who can redeem the situation.
It's an important point because by and large you'll see T20 cricket played on relatively flatter tracks, batting-friendly tracks, but sometimes it allows for that grind, allows for that more sensible, orthodox approach. Run the ones and twos hard, look for conventional batting. And by and large, these Pindi surfaces throughout this tri-series just rewarded batters who just stuck in for a little while longer. On to your point, Remy, is also we look at where the T20 World Cup will be played, India and Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka will be similar in terms of spin on the track, exaggerated turn at times as well. So between the two venues, there will be a different array of wickets on display for teams to learn from and apply skill and, more importantly, tactics. At the moment, by and large, the approach here has been bang or bust. For Pakistan's opening pair, the one thing that Saizada Farhan has spoken about repeatedly is, he mentioned that to you in the post-show as well a couple of times, is just add to his skill level in terms of just knocking the ball around, rotating strike.
Edge doesn't carry to the keeper. Sri Lanka trying to find that happy medium where they're able to put pressure and pick up a wicket. Stopped himself from playing that extravagant drive, and extra bit of bounce for Shamira.
By and large, for Pakistan, if they are able to get the remaining 84 here runs here in time, they will manage 3 series, white ball series wins. White ball series win against South Africa, then the ODI win against Sri Lanka. So a good start for the new management coach and captain.
Base on that last ball in after 5, Pakistan 31 without any loss.
PAK रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades. Golden Pearl Beauty Cream अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
The KFC flip the bucket challenge. All you have to do is flip the KFC bucket onto your head as fast as you can, and you win finger-licking good KFC prizes. So Russell, at this stage, Sri Lanka were ahead. They were 39 for 1. The power play with the back went their way, but the epic collapse. You just feel that Pakistan now almost going through the motions.
Yeah, without runs on the board, it's Ishan Malinga. His hanky falls off, distracting Farhan. There are times we see that called a dead ball as well. Yeah, but as we all know, it's not where you start, how you start. It's where you end, or how you end, that really matters.
Face off.
Well, you can interpret that trouble dropping off Malinga's back is as throwing the towel in.
Still 84 runs to get.
But the thing is, Pakistan know what they need, and it's not too much. Sri Lanka have to make the play, and then it becomes very, very hard. You got only spinners that'll really make an impact. That's Hasaranga and Teekshana.
Face off again. That's the way that Pakistan went. And Sri Lanka following suit.
But other than that, there are no part-timers either in the Sri Lankan team.
That's very unlike Sri Lanka.
It is. And in terms of bowling options, other than the 5 bowlers that we usually see, Teekshana, Chamira, Shanaka, Malinga and Hasaranga, Janit Liyanage can turn his arm over. So, in terms of options for certain situations or conditions changing as the game goes on, Sri Lanka a little bit one-dimensional.
No timing on that, but balls in open space.
Now, for example, you look at Pakistan. First 10 overs, the seamers bowled 6 of them. The runs flew around. The spinners came on. And then, as it was slowing up and turning, you had Sam Ayub to go to. You could even further go to Salman Ali Agha. So your options are there to change around to suit the situation or the conditions of the game.
Yeah, the spinners really suited this surface. That has meant that Pakistan right now, they require less than run a ball. Malinga round the wicket to Saimayu. Advances, but no pace on. It's not a very easy pitch to bat on. And if Sri Lanka went along and got over 150, 160, something like that, then it would have been quite an interesting game. As always, Babar Azam's so much support all around.
They're waiting for him.
With Italian formulation. So right side. Hello here. Hair color. Colors to die for.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Managed to stay together and have managed to eat away at that target required. Once the power play was done, the game changed. It was after the drinks break that it really changed, signaling the end of the power play. But in the first 4 overs of spin bash, there was enough to indicate that you've got to change your game. Your options are going to be different. There was turn on show. Hence, at the break, maybe a different way of looking at what was required or assess the pitch to target a score to bowl at.
That is very, very short and dealt with. Fast ball from Hasaranga and smacked out of the park.
That's what you do. You wait. You wait for something to pounce on. He gets it. Hasaranga tries to bowl it into the pitch. Geez, pressure on Hasaranga. How will he respond?
Goes for that pull shot again. Hits it extremely well. A 4 after the 6.
A little fuller than the previous one, but very, very short. If Sri Lanka had any chance of getting back into this, they needed Hasaranga to really start strong.
Better. It's the 3rd ball right. Well, everything's right in that Tapal tea moment, Tapal tea lounge. Garam Garam chai. Pakistan's #1 tea brand.
And that's exactly what Shahzada Farhan did. He had a cup of Tapal tea and then hit those 2 boundaries because it was so short and slow. Had enough time. He wants another tea. I think he's figured out that the tea is working.
reckon when Sri Lanka were batting, then there should have been cups of tea just to slow the game up. Oh, that stays low, very, very low. Bottom of the bat.
But the thing is, the Pakistan batters can be careful. They can look to navigate this because the target is well within. That's why we say you need runs on the board. It's scoreboard pressure that does things for you.
Shot and pulled in the air, but won't carry. So Hasaranga concedes 12 in his first over, 44 without loss.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
To the performance with the ball and now with the bat, Pakistan, no tremors so far. Need another 71. Chance, almost. Little clip. Almost carried to the bowler. Super Asia, Pakistan's leading home appliances brand. Automatic washing machine, magic of one touch. And Malinga almost in with a chance of a cotton ball. Into the pitch and pulled away. Must be a single.
I find it fascinating, Baz. The crowd quite disappointed with this start. It sometimes is very hard to understand, but there you go, the chant. Babar, Babar. Such a firm favorite with this crowd.
Probably disappointed with Sri Lanka too. Didn't get enough runs on the board, so
Babar can come out and play a big knock.
Yeah. I'm happy that he's not been granted that opportunity. Lower bouncer, very slow, and given a wide.
But well, at least he held on to 3 catches. That was well judged. Had a lot to do here. Make sure that ball stays up. We saw Fakhar Zaman being denied a catch because the palm faced downwards and the ball skidded along the ground, even though he had it under control. A hat-trick of catches for Babar Azam.
Ball lifts back. Farhan trying to hit it out of the park. Off stump, out of the ground.
Listen to the crowd. Their wish is granted. They're celebrating a wicket. Lots of slower balls from Ishan Malinga, and then he cranks it up. It just went through so quickly. 142.3. And Sri Lanka get that breakthrough. They still have 69 to defend. Shahizada Farhan for 23. Pakistan are 46 for 1.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और mint oil से dandruff खत्म, itch removed, all moisturized और scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Babar Azam in at number 3. And the crowd has certainly found its voice.
He got a duck in the previous game. 4 ducks in 2025.
He's off the mark straight away.
And he'll be relieved as well. An unwanted list. The jack back as well at pace. Shan Malinga. And yes, the crowd celebrate the wicket.
They're just so supportive, the Pakistani crowd. That's pulled away, and that'll go to the fence. Slow and short and dealt with. 50 raised.
Yeah, didn't grip. It just goes on towards the leg side, and Sam Ayub, he's actually looked in good touch throughout the series, even though he's not gone on to convert them. So good when he's out there because he's played some really good shots. So stylish. There you go, starts and starts and starts.
Again, trying the no-look shot. Malinga thought he was through. It is 52 for 1.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Healthy White Moisturizing Lotion. अब और कोई नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का Nutri-Serum वाला Healthy White Advanced Care Moisturizing Lotion. Love your skin.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
8 overs done. Pakistan looking very comfortable. We talked about part-timers. Mishara into the attack. PAK with a slightly short one. Will just be a single down to deep mid-wicket. KFC, the official food partner. Russell, you were just mentioning the lack of part-timers for Sri Lanka. The ball's been tossed to Mishara.
He keeps wickets as well. He's got 8 wickets in T20s. A bit of a jack of all trades, Kamil Mishara. Bit of Glenn Phillips.
What bodybuilder? This is social media. As we pulled away, and this will find the fence. Short and pounced on.
Another Tapal moment. Time for a cup of tea. That's how short it was. Highest score in the series for Sam Ayub. Pakistan getting closer. 57 needed. Sri Lanka running out of options.
Yeah, Russell, you see social media, Glenn Phillips is really lifting heavy.
You on social media? You believe what happens on social media?
Absolutely.
Really?
That's the new thing.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Things you come up with.
Like?
I was wondering where you come up with.
You've
certain things. So now I get it.
Fallen behind, Russ. Not going on with the times. Still thinking of Sri Lanka being able to dominate spin and then produce spinners who can wreak havoc. Babar gets another one. Gets two this time.
I've been saying this for a while, Baz, in the last 2-3 years. Playing spin is an issue for Sri Lankan batters. And yes, it was harder. Yes, there was a lot of grip. But surely, 9 wickets for 30 runs. And this pitch is... Oh. What do you say? Better say nothing. End of 9, 62 for 1.
Across color safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Healthy White Moisturizing Lotion. अब और कोई नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का न्यूट्रीसीरम वाला Healthy White Advanced Care Moisturizing Lotion. Love your skin.
Change of ends for Vanindu Hasaranga. Very poor start it was from him.
Hasaranga. Think of Babar Azam versus Hasaranga. Hasaranga will go to that googly very quickly. But if you bowl that short, you're going to get punished. A poor delivery, and the result is it's out of here.
Oh dear. It's all going wrong for Hasaranga. That length, even if it turns square, you're not going to have any impact. Pakistan batters waiting for the slightly shorter one and hitting it powerfully.
Slightly better length, still slightly short, so the punch down the ground. All been flicker-free for Pakistan. Flicker-free moment. Download the flicker-free app and get the insurance you need on your fingertips.
Oh, the little kid missed the moment.
Backs away, and then just a back foot defensive. Saim Ayub, 33. Seems as if he now wants to just toy with the Sri Lankan bowlers, try and get into their head because everything's under control. Wants to call it straight away for 2, but no. Just P1. Only 45 runs now required. At bidding off the final thought was that it'd be a close game. Sri Lanka had done extremely well in the previous 2 games and came with a winning momentum into the game. But hasn't been so. It's all been Pakistan. They've been the best side in the Tri-Series, but the final has just gone one way.
Sri Lanka lost 9 wickets for 30, Baz. If that happens, it can go another way, don't you think?
It'll be exciting if that happens. It'll be a great game. 71 for 1, and it is time for drinks.
Across color safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
100% grey coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side. Hello hair. Hair color. Colors to die for.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू, टी ट्री और मिंट ऑयल से डैंड्रफ खत्म, इच रिमूव्ड, बाल मॉइस्चराइज्ड और स्कैल्प रिफ्रेश्ड। हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू।
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता।
Available in 5 shades.
Golden Pearl Healthy White Moisturizing Lotion. अब और कोई नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का न्यूट्रीसीरम वाला Healthy White Advanced Care Moisturizing Lotion. Love your skin.
Keratin, olive oil और avocado oil से visibly improved hair quality. So right side, hello hair color, colors to die for.
डैंड्रफ फ्री मजबूत बालों के लिए आई यूज हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू, टी ट्री और मिंट ऑयल से करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट। हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू।
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
100% gray coverage with no fear of hair damage. Permanent color with Italian formulation. So right side, hello hair color, colors to die for.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream अब न्यू पैक और एडेड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Welcome back. Requiring 44 of 60. And the bulk of the runs have come courtesy Saim Ayoub's boundaries. He's very strong off his legs. That was a class shot. Short delivery picked up. He's dispatched the boundary 6 times so far in his 34. It's been short to him and he's acknowledged it with both hands. 25 or 15 between Saim Ayoub and Babar Azam. Teek Shana to bowl his third. Great start for Pakistan in the first 10. (44) 59. Sri Lanka, the only way we can look to hold Pakistan back is pick up wickets. Not one, but they will be required to follow them up as well.
Yeah, the hope is that there can be a slide of the proportions that happened in their innings. But of course, Pakistan have the advantage of knowing what it is that they're chasing. So will be more circumspect in the way they go about things.
We all know how Inverex EV goes. As the Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV, the Inverex Zeo. Drive smart and charge fast. Also, we talk about magnitude of the slide in that middle phase. Pakistan sitting pretty at 72 for 1. So puts them well ahead in the chase. Sri Lanka now got to slip in. Just get one to draw Saim Ayoub outside his crease.
As an illustration of where the game was for Sri Lanka, at the same stage, they were 84 for 2. That's what they're playing for. Tri-series. And thus far, looks like the home side's well on course. Been the side to beat through the tournament. Have put games together and been in some patches well above the other two sides. And you feel they've got better actually as they've gone on, as has been the case for Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka have had to get better because their start was dire. 73 for 1.
PAK Rose color safe grey बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades. Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
Vigotel has been giving away free handsets. If you make your way down, it is a good gift to get. Yeah, speaking about Pakistan have been the side to beat. They've been very good in all facets, multiple match winners, a few match winners in the crowd as well. Free Vigotel handsets been given out. Pakistan, you look at the top order scoring runs. The previous game, they found themselves 45 for 4 in the power play. Along came the captain with runs. A couple of half centuries to Saibzada Farhan, one to Salman Ali Agha, one to Babar. Nawaz amongst the wickets, now right up there. Abrar with wickets. Usman Tariq, beg your pardon, picked up that hat-trick. One player of the tournament. That's what, there have been multiple match winners through Pakistan, not heavily reliant on one or two. Bode well with them in terms of the T20 World Cup round the corner. That has stayed low and is very, very straight. That is extremely unfortunate for Saim Ayub. But that does mean his innings will come to a close.
Sri Lanka will stand in the huddle and they'll be kicking themselves, I tell you. Yeah, good luck playing that. Hasaranga, very good, but it helped out a great deal there by the surface. It's just stayed down and no chance of getting bat on it. Saim Ayub's 36 runs are very important. They have Pakistan 75 for 2.
ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Out there, the captain of Pakistan, Salman Ali Agha, got good runs in that previous game. Could not lead his side over the line, got 63. Big partnerships with Usman Khan and Mohammad Nawaz in that chase. Different story tonight, 40 or 51. He said to me at that post-match presentation, as most batters would like, runs in a winning cause.
Stays down. The length has him back and thinking he can whack that into the onside. Can only laugh. Because if he didn't laugh, he'd cry. But there's no use crying over spilled milk. Gotta be philosophical about it.
Top stuff, Tommy Amangwa, top stuff.
Yeah, and on a serious note, his job is done. It was to get started here, and yes, it can still happen, but I said they'd be kicking themselves. Sri Lanka should have got more. Inside edge. And then onto the pad. 76 for 2.
PAK Rose color safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades. गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए.
Front of the pad. It would be an understatement to say he is loved.
Loved of a certain magnitude. How often have you seen a home crowd cheer on a wicket for the home side? Happens all the time. For me, you heard the crowd go up unimaginable proportions to the wicket of Sahibzada Farhan. It wasn't because they were thrilled about anything else, but to see Babar Azam come out.
It's happened every single game. Comfortable enough single. Do you know, on that alone, I'd have him open the batting.
That's a spot to be in the Tapal Tea Lounge. Pakistan's fans in the cool Pindi evening enjoying Pakistan's finest. You can just imagine the roar from the crowd. Not just that, the magnitude of the pressure it enfolds on the opposition. First runs of Babar Azam's bat. Only a few going around on the world stage have a following of that magnitude, and that's the persona he's created, the runs he's got in the past, and now looking back to regain the numbers that he was once capable of.
We're on TV! And it's PJ who's telling them to, come on, make some noise, like Babar's just gone into bat.
They're the best. They're the best crowd in Pakistan by some distance. You look at the way the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore is, the National Stadium in Karachi, just here in Rawalpindi, they're so close to the action. It's probably the closest in terms of the stadiums available here. It's a smaller ground, it's a fast pitch, a quicker outfield. Irrespective of single-digit temperatures, Rawalpindi has been fantastic, so well done.
One more thought on Sri Lanka. We've said, and it's true, they've got better through the tournament. They're players who've come through here and some questions answered for them. And as a squad that I'll say has been in flux, really, with chops and changes in terms of personnel. And then also a searching with regard to who it is they want and should use, mainly in the batting side of things, an attempt to mix experience and talent, youthful talent. It's not quite gone as well as they would like. But under pressure, they've had a few guys score runs, and I think that'll do them the world of good. Didn't quite calculate correctly tonight, and so played too many shots, and that was their downfall.
You talk about how good they've been. 2 pressure games in terms of a must-win game against Zimbabwe, and then another one, a must-win against Pakistan, and on both you felt that they ticked every box. They were good with the ball up front, good with the bat, played that middle period of the game with the bat really well a couple of days ago. Another over takes by Pakistan, 83 for 2.
Across color safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Pakistan 83 for 2, required another 32 in the last 7 overs. Hasaranga, who picked up Saim Ayub in the previous over, is here to bowl his final. The one thing they need to be really careful of, the one that just skids along. No real bounce every now and then.
Yeah, Hasaranga is their champion. And what they want here is what it did in the previous game, which is just break the partnership again, take another wicket. Can you just delay things a little bit to give them a chance? Shot, beautifully played. Really had to reach out, Salman, to get to that, and then picks out the gap perfectly. And it puts pressure on Hasaranga as it races away for 4.
Picks it up on the full. That was important. And it's his reach that has allowed him to do that. A fine stroke. A good run maker, more importantly, picks out gaps. Very quick on his feet as well.
Nice top comeback.
Once again, the fans have thoroughly enjoyed themselves. The action as well as Big Hotel, giving out free handsets to the crowd.
There's a necessity for belief here, even though it looks like at a canter Pakistan will get there. Sri Lanka, with each bowler that comes on, have to try to delay this as much as possible. It happened in the previous game. So can you just keep it tight, stay on the stumps percentage as much as you can? Because wickets can fall in a cluster. And if you can take it to the final over, how many are required? Say, and they'll take anything you offer them from this stage. So let's say it's 7 to get off the final, or 6 to get off the final 1. How many wickets are standing, and who bowls it? Can they get a wicket? They probably can, because it can stay down on this pitch.
$90 for 2.
Right ingredients, right treatment, 100%. तो करें डैंड्रफ का सॉफ्टवेयर अपडेट with Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Confidence 100%.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Saim Ayub. The turn to the ump was cursory.
Pakistan 90 for 2 and required 25. Dushmantha Chameera, who bowled a magical spell a couple of nights ago. Can he do one better? First couple of overs only gone for 8. He was phenomenal with landing the Yorkers. Remember, defended 10 of the last over. Lanka won by 6. He got the Yorkers pinpoint. It is here and it is now. It is Neelofer, the most anticipated film in cinema since yesterday. The combination that has worked and worked really well. Fawad Khan and Myra Khan. You can get your tickets now.
Hasn't really stayed down for the seamers. And so this from Dasan Chanaka to go to Chameera is... He's going to a wicket taker, form bowler, needs to break it open. Nice, nice. It's been on song. just in a bog standard run up. Off stump on the length. I hope something happens for you. There's also, though, slower deliveries. They've gripped on here. And they wonder if he can just get one on a length. And Salman, who's in decent touch, might feel he can get it away.
At the moment, Pakistan in ones and twos. You never know. It is a funny game, but the odds massively in the favor of Pakistan because they've got 8 wickets in hand. Got 2 men on the crease who are probably the best batters technically for Pakistan. One thing Sri Lanka will look at is Chamira versus Babar Azam in the series. Bowled once, LBW once, both times just the ball that just jags back off a length. Can he pick him up again?
Bowler in good touch. Just from wide of the wicket there, instead of just the normal run through and bowl close to the stumps, has decided to just go wider and have an angle to the delivery. Wasn't quite on target actually, because it ended up sort of leg side, but is thinking clearly and is kind of delivering what he intends each time. Just felt in the previous game when he came back, seemed to try and go faster and faster for a little period, and rather than take pace off. And fortunately, because things have been going well for him, he managed to kind of address that, whether it was from a suggestion from whoever alongside him, but he did shift, and when he did, kind of got a hold of the scoring once again, and they were back in the game. Been a good over, this one. What would cap it up for them would be a W.
Perfect placement. Top stuff from the Pakistan skipper. It's a 4 to close the over. Pakistan require 18. 97 for 2.
Across color safe ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Dandruff free. मजबूत बालों के लिए. I use Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree और mint oil से करे dandruff का software update. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
4 precious runs to that trophy.
It's a tremendous gallery. A lot of people in to watch Pakistan sail and win this. Within touching distance now. 18 of 30 balls, and I've got Russell Arnold here with me. Russell, Sri Lanka's out cricket has to be questioned, especially their batting. After being 81 for 1 after 10 overs, they felt that this was a 200 pitch, and one look at the surface and you could straight away make out that it's not going to be more than 130, 140. Anyway, that's a half trigger that's put away for a single.
Pawan Ratnayaka for the first time, not a regular bowler. You're right, Ramesh. It's not rocket science. You've got to assess the conditions. And from over number 6 to 10, Sri Lanka didn't lose a wicket. Not many runs came, but there was enough to suggest that your approach has to change. But after the break, they kept going hard rather than looking to grind it against the spinners. And it's not the first time. We've seen it happen time and time again. The change in gears, the change in approach.
There's a strong appeal, right, and given by the umpire. They feel, including the umpire, that the ball hit the pad. And back later, right. What's going to happen now?
I think he's gone. He's reviewed it.
TV umpire to director. We have a review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I have checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Start with the front on, please. Or is close to the pad and then and the bat as well. So let's confirm with the ultra edge, please. Roll it back. Now roll forward. One more frame. Gap between bat and ball. Gap between ball and pad. And then ball hits on the bat. Now one more frame, please. Yes, satisfied. There is a bat involved. SN. SN. You need to reverse your original decision. You are on screen now.
Would have been a great call if that had hit the pad first, because usually the umpires miss the trick. But in the end, the replay, they are confirming that it was just the bat and not the front pad.
Strange one. A lot of things happened because the bat hit the pad, so there was an issue. But Salman Ali Agha had walked towards the pavilion. That's what confused me.
No, it's gone! I thought it was a half-striker and put away to the fence. Shanaka takes a very good catch. It was a sharp catch hit out of the middle of the bat, and so a wicket has gone down.
Can you believe it? A wicket, a maiden T20 international wicket for Pavan Ratnayaka. And when you think of the wickets that have fallen, even Hasaranga's wicket was a rank short ball. So was this. Sri Lanka have got 2 wickets of deliveries like that. Salman Ali Agha, the captain.
Golden Pearl Healthy White Moisturizing Lotion. अब और कोई नहीं, सिर्फ Golden Pearl का Nutri-Serum वाला Healthy White Advanced Care Moisturizing Lotion. Love your skin.
Ratnayaka gets a wicket of a half-tracker.
Fakar Zaman's in. Oh, geez. Just about to bounce the second time. And he gets a wicket now. He doesn't get in first-class cricket.
Looking at how he's bowled so far, I think his potential to end up with 1 wicket only in his career. Well, that's put away for at least a single. Will be a single, and 100 comes up for Pakistan.
But how do you look at it? He's got a wicket. His economy rate much better than Hasaranga. But that's how much Dasun Shanaka needed that part-time spinner in these conditions.
16 done, 100 for 3.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
Never had enough on the board Sri Lanka. After a promising start, they threw away the advantage. And Pakistan clearly now in the driver's seat. 15 of 24. Ah, that's a beauty. That really is a top quality delivery. ball gripped and spun.
This is why we always keep saying, or you keep thinking, you got to grind your way to a score that your bowlers can work with. 130, 135 would have been massive. Even with Pakistan just 3 down at this stage, you should never throw the towel in when you're batting.
It was pretty mindless stuff, actually. Any top-tier team would have played it differently. As we were talking off air, that it's about understanding the situation. It's about reading the game awareness, you know, what the conditions are forcing or telling you to do. All it needed was just careful maneuvering of the ball during that phase.
And when spinners are operating and they're getting something, another thing you need to read is what's coming out of the bowler's hand. Not try to play off the pitch. It's a little too late. Means Sri Lanka need to work on the skill of working the gaps. Once you start doing that, things tend to fall in place rather than just the big shot. It's not just here, it's been over a period of time that the batters have struggled against the spin.
Vyas Khan could have played, actually. And they had to make that call looking at the pitch. Straight away, it felt like a spinner's paradise. Sri Lanka playing with the same 11. And obviously now short on spin option. Anta is an all-rounder. He's a leg spinner. He could have been for, I don't know. I mean, there's little tuning that you need looking at the conditions.
And sometimes, Ramesh, a pitch will start in a certain way, like we're seeing the seamers came on nicely, and when you started taking pace off, it was different. When the game changes like that, it's all right to reassess your target as well. 170, Dasun Shanaka told you at the toss. Come the 7th, 8th over, the batters in the middle should have understood 150 and made sure you got there, which you could have.
That's a wee bit dangerous, driving the ball straight back to the bowler on a surface like this, where the balls are at times gripping, not coming off the surface. Need a wicket or two here, Sri Lanka, to make it an interesting end. 20 balls, 13 to get.
2 balls for Theekshana. He's wicketless today. Pakistan cricket on the up. The team looking solid, looking like options. Yet conditions change. They had the options, Ramesh. You look at the game they lost against Sri Lanka. They batted deep. So you look at various areas. It's about strength, and they seem to have that, found that.
"17 overs have been bowled, 104 for 3.
Across कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.
The other good thing about Pakistan's squad is that most of them have had a go in match situations, so they've really not been benched completely. That's gone up in the air. Now another one will fall here. That's easily taken. Fakhar Zaman once again rushed into playing that lofted shot. I don't know why, because all Pakistan need at this stage is singles and safe batting.
I think it's playing on his mind. He's never hit a 6 against Sri Lanka, which is very unusual. Even the previous game he's tried, Shanaka caught him. And here again, can you believe it? Pavan Ratnayaka's got a 2nd wicket. Fakhar Zaman's gone for 3, 104 for 4.
keratin, olive oil, or avocado oil से visibly improved hair quality. So right side, hello hair color, colors to die for.
Best of 52 for Usman Khan. Strike rate of 121. Strike rate is not needed at this stage. Pakistan 11 away from the target of 17 balls. Set batsman in Babar Azam. He's a good player of spin bowling. Ratnaika 2 for 3. Coming and helping Sri Lanka out with a couple of blows.
The ball leg breaks early. Now, off spin.
Shanaka is a safe pair of hands. That's his second catch of the evening. And a second low score for Fakhar Zaman against Sri Lanka.
Mentioned Kamil Mishara. Bit of everything. He's taken the gloves. He bowled an over earlier as well.
That's a punchy start from Usman.
Salmendis off the park for the moment. 10 to get. Extra fielder on the offside.
He hits the ball extremely hard. Just the other night, he hit 104 meter 6. Like his energies, always focused. Mendes Nas come back into the playing arena as a fielder. No, it's not working. That's an easy ball to hit for Babar Azam.
I think he bowled that on purpose. He got a wicket earlier, but he's bowled this to Babar. He's aware of the situation and he's always looked to get low and hit it into gaps. That's what he does.
It's a strike away from winning this. Pakistan 4 needed. Drives elegantly for a run. 18 overs have been bowled, 4 down for 112.
We're waiting, we're watching. It's a no ball watch. It's not a no ball. 112 for 4.
ब्लैक रोज कलर सेफ ग्रे बालों को कलर करता है और ओरिजिनल कलर को इफेक्ट नहीं करता.
Available in 5 shades.